We're going to look at demand. Your demand is your willingness and ability to purchase goods and services at all possible prices for a specific period of time. And there are four key components to having demand. And the first one is you have to be willing to purchase it. So there are things that I am willing to purchase, but because of lack of funds, I am not able to purchase them. The second thing is you have to have the ability to purchase it. So there are things that I have the ability to purchase, but I'm not willing to buy. So in order for you to have a demand for something, it's not something that you necessarily want or need, but it's definitely something that you can afford and you do want. The other thing we're going to look at when we look at your demand is all the possible prices that the item, the good or service can be sold for. So I have an example down here at the bottom. So if you are wanting to buy apples and you are willing and you are able, your demand would be all of the possible prices. So make sure that you understand demand is plural. It's all of the possible prices. So if apples were 5 cents, I would buy 30. If it was 10 cents, I would buy 25, and so forth and so on. So that whole entire chart of prices and quantities, and then we take that information and put it over there and make a demand curve with that. All of those points are my demand. And the fourth thing is it's for a specific period of time. So we're taking a snapshot. So for the next month, this is my demand for apples. I am willing and able at every one of those prices, depending on what the store is selling them for. Over the next month, I am willing and able to buy at all of those various prices and quantities. Quantity demanded. All right, so this is where we get into trouble just because there definitely is a difference between demand and quantity demanded. So quantity demanded is a specific quantity at a specific price. So I'm looking at the same information on my demand for apples. And so my demand is the whole entire chart. And then I take that information and I plot those points and create a demand curve. And what I have said is the whole entire chart and the whole entire curve is my demand for apples. But if we're looking at a specific point, this one point on the curve, or this point, which we got from this chart here, my quantity demanded at 5 cents is 30. It's a specific price and a specific quantity. So the demand is all of this. Quantity demanded is one of them. So yeah, make sure you understand there's absolutely a difference. So if price goes up, we see our quantity goes up. But if we change the price, this curve stays the same. We're just moving up and down this same curve.